Hello, welcome to our Solutions Journalism series on Talk Health Nigeria. Skin cancer is a major challenge, especially for persons with albinism. And in Nigeria, they've been struggling over the years to find support, to do treatments and even have knowledge on prevention. A non-governmental organization, the Albino Foundation, founded in 2006, has been championing causes related to persons with albinism here in Nigeria. And of course, not just in the area of health, but in the area of inclusion, in governance, in education, and different aspects of life. Yes, albinism is a genetic health condition that is inherited when both parents, mother and father, has the gene in their system and could transfer it to their child. So I'm at the office of the Albino Foundation in Abuja, the capital city of Nigeria. And I'll be speaking to the Chief Executive Officer, the workers, as well as some of the beneficiaries of skin cancer treatments that is done free of charge or partially funded for a number of patients or persons with albinism in Nigeria. So let's get in.
Well, the Albino Foundation, we started in 2006, but got incorporated in 2007. And by the beginning of 2007, we were inundated with persons with albinism with skin cancer. As a young organization, we really didn't know what to do other than to resort to trying to get solution or treatment for persons with albinism. And so my encounter with a number of doctors, dermatologists, it was obvious that nobody with albinism with skin cancer at the time can afford the treatment. And it left me to no other choice than to go to government. So I went to the government of Olusegun Obasanjo, and through the secretary to the government, then late Ikaito Ford, the president agreed that, okay, look, Jake, I'm not going to promise you anything. I'll just treat 5. Send 5 to National Hospital. And he gave them instruction, and they treated 5. They haven't even finished treating 5. 20 showed up. So they couldn't stop. And we continued until the then Dr. Shegu said, listen, we need to find a lasting solution to this. I remember the then Minister of Health asked me, what do we do? So I said, look, let's have a presidential task force on albinism, persons with albinism with skin cancer. It was agreed to and inaugurated. There was a presidential task force. And we began to find lasting solution. A number of people have been treated. We've made a number of referrals.
I actually developed skin cancer in 2003 while in secondary school, though I did not know it was skin cancer until it was removed by a certain doctor, but after some years it developed again in 2006. My elder sister, who actually did a research to find out that actually this is skin cancer, and discovered the Albino Foundation. So I joined her in 2006 in Abuja after my secondary school certificate examination, and we met Mr. Jake Epelle, who is the founder of the Albino Foundation, who actually enlightened us on the issues pertaining to persons with albinism. I was referred to the National Hospital where several tests was done, and I was told I was going to go through some kind of biopsies and surgery. Though it wasn't easy for us to go through those processes because paying for them was actually expensive. Treatment for skin cancer for persons with albinism is actually very expensive and many people cannot afford it. We actually went through the first stage of the surgery out of pocket, which we actually paid for, but on subsequent occasion it was difficult for us to pay for them until the government came into the picture and helped us to subsidize the treatment for persons with albinism.
I have a growth on my skin close to my ear. So the doctor, they cut it off and remove it so that it will not result to skin cancer, the huge one. I was given a letter from Albino Foundation. So it was through Albino Foundation that I went to National Hospital. The treatment was free.
I noticed I have a little issue on close to my eyes here. I just noticed it. I have to run down to National Hospital to go and check. I was even scared then. I was thinking it was skin cancer, but when I got to the hospital, the doctor now told me that it's not skin cancer. It's because I was informed. That was why I went to the hospital. Some people will not be informed like that, and they will stay. It will get to another level and become something serious.
Approximately, we've done close to about 5,500 referrals to a number of hospitals, not only the National Hospital.
Working here, I've seen a lot of persons with albinism, with skin cancers, both serious and the one that is not that serious. When I started working here, anytime I just see them, I get emotional. Seeing them going through that pain, the pain is too much. Like, they walk in here to collect letters from us to go for treatment. Albinism is expensive. That's just the truth.
My duty here is to mobilize albino people with albinism that are going for skin cancer treatment. I've given a lot of letters to National Hospital. I myself went for the treatment. In 2013, I was having a little boil, so I have to go for the treatment. I took a letter here, and I went to National Hospital, and the doctor recommended that I take a little treatment. My own is keloid. It's not a skin cancer per se, but it's a keloid. So I went to the hospital. I saw the doctor. The doctor gave me a treatment, an injection and a little drug, of which I take, and it cooled it down.
We're intensifying effort, Doc, in making sure that there is proper information, because skin cancer comes as a result of ignorance. There's proper information, and there is strategic push in our son's Care Smart campaign, getting them to know that 98% source of skin cancer is the sun. But the major problem is the fact that we couldn't find the funding for the treatment, and that is where we are in a nutshell. And mostly, the problem is that the people did not show up on time. They showed up at the point where the cancerous situation had became malignant. So the first thing is a recommendation to the community of persons with albinism. Please stay away from the sun. Don't expose yourself to the sun. Wear your long sleeve, wear your hat, make sure that you run away from the sun. People say, well, I wear sunscreen. Sunscreen can't help you that much. Just 10 minutes, and then the effect will go away. And if you don't reapply, you become vulnerable. Secondly, government needs to get involved. Equip the hospitals, designated hospitals, and allow these individuals to go and get early treatment to avoid cases of malignant cases that will become out of hand. State governments need to begin to create a vote, to give access to quality health for persons with albinism in this regard. There has to be, I think there's a need to drive this even in the educational curriculum, so that they are properly educated, and find a lasting solution to this menace of skin cancer. Of course, we are still calling on the federal government to reinstate the treatment. at least start from there. The free treatment needs to be reinstated. The inclusion of skin cancer as part of the Presidential Intervention Fund needs to come. Private sector should come together and help persons with albinism.